They have us finishing in 7th place with 62.4 points, which, if I'm not mistaken, is less than what I predicted and lower down the table than I predicted. So maybe I'm optimistic after all, eh? This whole top 5 malarkey, it's not happening. We've been given an extra chance. Chelsea have been given an extra chance. An extra spot. And what do? Like I said, you had people earlier on when we were playing Tottenham and beating them, looking too far forward, saying, well, those last 4 games, they're not as hard as you would imagine. Liverpool might have wrapped it up by then. Man United will be a walk in the park. I don't think it will be. Newcastle, you never know. They're going to absolutely pepper us. And Nottingham Forest, it may well come down to that on the last day. It may well come down to that on the last day. But again, we'll look at the fixtures here. We have categorically got, and it's not even close, we have got the hardest run of games between now and the end of the season with the lowest possible maximum points right now. 72 points, the maximum. Forest with 75. Right now, we just need them to lose against Tottenham. We're praying. We're praying. If they lose to Tottenham and then we beat them and then we win all of our games, we can finish 5th. City aren't gonna fall now. They're like I said, they're gonna beat Everton, they're gonna draw to Villa, and they're gonna win their last 4 games. Newcastle, they're winning 5-0 already. They're gonna play Villa on Saturday. If they beat them, they'll have played a game more than us, and that's even more pressure on us. Ipswich, I bet you they make them look absolutely ridiculous. Brighton, we still have to play them. Arsenal, I don't think it will really matter at that point. And then Everton on the last day, that's a walk in the park. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for us at all. And not to mention as well, the goal difference situation. We desperately need it. We desperately needed goal difference to play a part. And then the issue is there, as Sammy's just said, the issue is with this game against Newcastle and Villa, who the hell do you who the hell do you look to? Who do you actually want to win in that situation? Because, you know, you've got Villa level on points with us, goal difference is in our favour, but then you've got Newcastle. I mean, at this point, you just kind of want Newcastle just go on and win it, you know? Just go on and secure their place in the Champions League. And then it's just between Chelsea, City, Forest, and Villa, you know? So realistically, we want Newcastle to win on Saturday so that we then get more of a chance to not get overtaken by Aston Villa. Because then again, if Villa win, they go above us by 3 points. And then if we lose to Fulham, you best believe, there's no scenario in which this goes well for us. There is no, and all you mugs that were telling me before the Tottenham game, I posted a video, and this is to people on Twitter or on X. People were slagging me off, saying, you're negative, you're pessimistic, you're not a proper Chelsea fan because you don't back the boys and you don't blindly believe that we're going to do it. No, because I'm realistic and I saw this coming a mile away. Did I see us dropping points to Brentford and Ipswich? No. I actually had us winning those games. I gave Maresca that much of the doubt, that much of the benefit of the doubt. I actually said that we would win against Tottenham, against Brentford, against Ipswich. I said that we'd draw to Everton and then lose to Liverpool, draw to Newcastle. Lose to Liverpool, lose to Newcastle, draw against United, and then it comes down to the final day. I said that we'd finish with 64 points. And right now, if we look at Opta, this is how it stands. 7th We've now gone down even more to 7th place. Oh my God. I actually overestimated. So again, all of you that said I was negative and pessimistic and I was not a real Chelsea fan, go fuck yourself. Go and fuck yourself. Because I predicted 64 points for Chelsea. I predicted 64 points and that we'd finish 6th. And Opta have us finishing 7th. This is the predicted 11, the predicted finish. They have us finishing in 7th place with 62.4 points, which, if I'm not mistaken, is less than what I predicted and lower down the table than I predicted. So maybe I'm optimistic after all, eh? Maybe I am optimistic after all. Maybe I'm not negative. Maybe I'm not pessimistic. Maybe, just maybe, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Chelsea because I've been watching them for the better part of fucking 25 fucking years. Yeah? These things tend to be easy to work out at points. You know, you get to this time of the season, you've seen what you've seen. You've seen what you've seen. And some of you seem to think that just magically, Chelsea would just, we'd just finish on a high note, you know? We'd just come up against the hardest 4 games in fucking mankind in terms of this league, right? We just come up against the hardest 4 teams, and I know I'm including Manchester United in that, but we stink against Manchester United. But all you muppets back in Maresca at this point, I'm not saying that in a sense of sack him off. I'm saying that you believe in the process so much that you genuinely thought that he was the man to get us to Champions League. And those first 15 games, those first 16 games, they were good, weren't they? They were good. And then you look at the most recent 16 and they fucking stink. He got found out against Everton and we've been made to pay ever since. The teams we've beaten in those 5 wins in the last 16, none of them are impressive wins. Not one. So the fact that you actually thought we'd finish in the top 4 before we knew it was the top 5 just says a lot. It just says a lot. And frankly, it's embarrassing.